The massacre lasted about an hour. The people killed died within the first 5 minutes.
People have been filing past a memorial to the victims all day long here.
First and foremost, it sent a sense of fear and disbelief throughout the entire Jewish community in this country. For so long, we've been able to tell ourselves that Jewish life in America is different than Jewish life anywhere else. That we were safe in our synagogues, safe in America. And something like this, the most horrendous attack on any synagogue in this nation's history, shows us that anti-Semitism, which we always knew was alive, is more than alive in America, and it's ready to attack at any moment and really make it so that we can't open our doors the way that we want to. We can't be as welcoming as we want to. And that's a scary thing for us.
We must, as Christians and Jews and Muslims, it's time to come together. It's time to join together as brothers and sisters and reclaim our prophetic voice to condemn those who are perpetrating the violence and condemn those who are creating an atmosphere where hate and violence is fostered, starting with confronting the outrageous rhetoric of the President of the United States of America.
Now more than ever, we must recognize that it was not the caravans of poor asylum seekers coming from Honduras that drove those men to that violence. It was not refugees who were coming from Syria who drove those men to that violence. It was not undocumented immigrants in this country trying to make a living that drove those men to that violence. We must recognize who the real culprits are, sisters and brothers. And like King told us over 50 years ago, we cannot segregate our morality. We cannot stand on the side of those who would preach hatred.
I think that in a very dark American history period, Billy represents a lot of light. Look at the Pittsburgh massacre, the killing in Kentucky of the 2 black kids, the bombing threats last week. A season of violence. The rain never comes bottom up, it always comes top down. So when Trump equates the radical anti-Semitic racist forces in Charlottesville, the march of the young ladies killed, they never called her mother, that's a signal. When he makes a mockery of the journalists in New York, says the press is the American enemy, and turns people against the press. The calculation that the element of Americans will be against, that was good for America.
Vote, because if we are not able to change the government that we have, then we're going to have more of the same. And we're not happy with what we have currently. So voting is going to be the first and foremost thing that we can do Tuesday. More than that, we have to reach outside of our own siloed organizations, whether it's the Jewish community or the African American community or a white Christian community that is friendly. We want to reach out together and join hands and make coalitions and take actual actions that will bring change to this country.
I think it's because of the rhetoric of hate that has been spewed out that people are coming out and being emboldened to take very negative positions and violence against those who are least able to protect themselves. So we're here to stand with our family of our Jewish brothers and sisters because we're all in this fight together.
And we will continue to stand with them. Once these candles go out, we will continue to burn and march and walk together and demand justice for us all, because that's what is deserved.
We stand here as Jews, as Christians, as Muslims, as Buddhists. We're interfaith and gathered tonight because we've lost lives in our synagogues, we've lost lives in our temples, we've lost lives in our Christian churches. We've lost families on the streets of Chicago and around America. But as I look out over this crowd, the candles represent our hope, our faith. And as you notice, the wind blows the lights out, but yet there's some lights that remain. That's the hope that we have, that if we continue to stand together and continue to light each other's candles, joining one with the other, we are all one family. We're not just black, we're not just white, we're not just Jewish. We together can end this white supremacy. We together can change the course of this nation. We together can eradicate this violence on our streets and in our homes and among our families. We are one, and when we marched across that Edmund Pettus Bridge, we were interfaith, we were multicultural, and that's how we were able to overcome the races that were facing us with dogs and water hoses. It is when we unite, black and white and Jewish and Christian and Muslim together, we can stop the violence in the Sikh temples. We can stop the violence in our synagogues. We can stop the violence in our churches. We can eradicate the devil because where love abides, hate has no place. And so I would encourage your hearts. We are going to reconnect to each other in ways that we've not been connected before. We're going to join together, and we're going to march to the polls. We're going to change the Congress, and we're going to stand the We are one, and we are God's people. We are God's children. We have the power.